Hello, leaders. Welcome to Digital Mandate, a podcast series brought to you by Tech Disruptor Media, a brand of BNG. This is a series where we call visionary leaders to join us and share their experience and expertise in enterprises and technology. Today, we have Mr. Anuj Gupta. He's a principal technology architect at Boston Consulting Group with extensive experience in designing and delivering resilient, scalable technical solutions. Thank you, Anuj, for joining us.
So,
Yeah. So, if we talk about technological trends, so what technological trends do you believe are currently shaping the future of financial institutions, and how you are helping its BFSI clients adapt to these changes?
so what has changed over time? We've seen a wave of automation with RPA. We've seen a wave of creating models with ML technologies. At present, what's taking over is AI, especially agentic AI, where more unstructured data can be handled by AI engines themselves, and there is faster, more accurate response coming for solving some customer and client-oriented problems.
Okay, that's a good thing. My next question is about if we talk about large scale data migrations. So, in your experience, how this things works, and when we talk about integrating into the system, it's helping BFSI firms manage regulatory and data privacy demands.
Data migration has always been one of the toughest challenges in terms of reconciling data that has been migrated, plus ensuring that it's migrated to the newer systems in a way which is not losing out on the information that is supposed to be got over. The way to solve this is typically the mapping exercise that we do, and along with the systems being data being migrated, we also check for or have a strong reconciliation pipeline. And if there are any data exceptions, those have to be defaulted, or those have to be transformed in a way where we can use or the customers don't feel the hiccup when they use systems. I've done a couple of data migration exercises for large policy systems as well as banking systems, core banking systems, including some 1.5 crore accounts for our clients.
Okay, so managing your organizations always talks about cost optimization. So, if as a expert, what strategies do you recommend to your clients for optimizing total cost of ownership in technology portfolios while still maintaining service excellence?
Right, so this is a tough one. It's a balance between how much cost you pay to at your expected SLA levels. The way to bridge this is the TCO calculation always talks of how much cost it'll take, a capex it'll take to build, and the opex it'll take to run the systems. And we have a foresight of projections where we do a 3-year or a 5-year TCO to compare different systems. When we get to the 3-year, 5-year TCO with the right attributes of how much is it going to take to build and run the systems, that's the way we know what various options are going to incur, or costs are going to be incurred in various options. And those options are then compared against the SLA levels, the reliability that they bring in. It differs from client to client, domain situations are different, but more or less, if our projections are right, if the estimations are in the ballpark, the decision making is easier. What's more important is at every quarterly or a 6-month juncture, we have to mark to the baseline or mark the cost spent to our estimations, and then course correct if required.
Correct. That's a good one. So, my last question is if we talk about cross border team management. So, in your view, what role does organizational design and cross border team management plays in successful technology transformations within the financial institutions?
I've been part of a couple of organizations where I've worked with cross-cultural, I would call, cross-cultural, cross-border teams. What is more important in such organizations is proper division of responsibility. The way you design your team structure and delegate responsibility across teams that you've carved out, that plays an important role. And then having quality measures on taking output handover. So the teams I have worked with worked in both models. One is the handover model and the handshake model. In the handover model, you have quality gates in seeing what output is being produced with a pyramid in the respective regions. In the handshake model, it's a shared responsibility. So you have peers across the globe, and then they take equal responsibility in producing output and doing peer reviews. So it's a mix of both, and depends on the process that you are offloading or process that you are sharing across the region. You could choose the handshake model or the handover.
That's a good one. My last question is, if we talk about most underrated technology, like we have seen, we have been like born and brought up while the Google was introduced, and then AI. Now it's we call it a AI era. So which technology you find like that it has a potential, but it didn't got much recognition that it should have?
It didn't get much recognition.
Yes.
There was a blockchain wave around 10 years, 15 years back.
Yes.
That wave didn't get the height it deserved, in my view. And it's still not over. There could be implementations of blockchain that could be coming to life with a larger compute or a larger blockchain implementation. That wave is something I think did not see the business value or did not see the industrial use that could have happened. And maybe in the near future, we'll see a revival again for the blockchain.
That's it for today. Thank you, Anuj, for joining us. It's been wonderful to have you, and it's your insights.
Thank you.
Thank you.